A big controversy has been sparked, or rather discussion has been sparked after Congress MP from Saharanpur, Imran Masood, has suggested that if you make Priyanka Gandhi Vadra the Prime Minister, well, see how she will answer then. This has raised, a controversy with the BJP scoffing at it, also questioning, does this mean Rahul Gandhi's leadership is under question? They've also suggested that Congress leaders are in fact losing faith in Rahul Gandhi. Now, the BJP on its part has seized the moment. Leader Shehzad Poonawalla claims that this exposes a complete lack of confidence in Rahul. He says it's clear, Rahul hatao, Priyanka lao.
बीजेपी कह रही है कि पहले प्रियंका गांधी ने सीएए का एनआरसी का विरोध किया, उस पे काफी प्रोटेस्ट हुए, उस प्रोटेस्ट में साथ भी दिया, लेकिन अब जो बांग्लादेश में हो रहा है उस पर बोल रही हैं। विरोधाभास है काफी जिस तरह से बयानबाजी हो रही है।
बांग्लादेश के अंदर जो कुछ हो रहा है उसके अंदर प्रियंका जी का क्या रोल हो सकता है? प्रियंका जी एक सांसद है, सांसद होने के नाते उन्होंने बोला। हाँ, एक्शन का काम प्रधानमंत्री कर सकते हैं, बनाइए प्रधानमंत्री। अगर इंदिरा जी की तरह जवाब ना दे गए तब कहिएगा, इंदिरा जी की तरह जवाब देकर आएंगी।
यदि प्रियंका गांधी को प्रधानमंत्री बना,
हाँ, प्रधानमंत्री प्रियंका गांधी हो तो इंदिरा गांधी की तरह जवाब देकर आएंगी। आप प्रियंका जी पे सवाल उठा रहे हैं ना, तो प्रियंका जी के दम को देखना है तो देख लीजिएगा दम, कि जैसे इंदिरा जी ने जवाब दिया था। आप भारत विरोधी अड्डा बना रहे हो, यूं ना नफरत फैलानी है आपको, लेकिन वहां के हिंदुओं के ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहा है, आपके पास ताकत है, आप प्रधानमंत्री हो, आपको एक्शन लेना चाहिए, आप लेते नहीं।
प्रियंका गांधी को प्रधानमंत्री बनाए तो वो आपको लगता है मुखर रूप से बात रखे?
मुखर रूप से नहीं, जवाब देकर के आएंगी। प्रियंका गांधी है वो इंदिरा गांधी की पोती है।
People do admire her. People see that she's got, when she speaks from her heart, and she speaks really on subjects that need to be heard, and she'll debate with them. And I think she has a bright future in politics, and I think bright future in changing what is required on the ground in this country. I think so, and that is with taking everybody's consent in mind. Not her ideas only. The people's ideas are there to make the changes that they require, and I think this will happen in time. It's inevitable.
तो कांग्रेस पार्टी के एक और सांसद इमरान मसूद आ गए, और इमरान मसूद ने तो साफ साफ कह दिया कि अब उनको राहुल गांधी पर कोई भरोसा नहीं बचा है। अब राहुल हटाओ, प्रियंका जी को लाओ, प्रियंका जी को प्रधानमंत्री बनाने में अब उनको काम करना है। और इस बात का एंडोर्समेंट स्वयं रॉबर्ट वाड्रा जी की तरफ से भी आ गया कि हां, बिल्कुल सही है। इसका मतलब जनमत तो राहुल से गया ही। लेफ्ट से लेकर ओमर अब्दुल्ला, जिन्होंने राहुल गांधी की बातों को खारिज किया, सुप्रिया सुळे, समाजवादी पार्टी, तृणमूल कांग्रेस जो राहुल गांधी की सारी बातों को खारिज करती है, तो संगत तो गया ही, पर अब तो जनपद में भी प्रॉब्लम है। राहुल गांधी को ना अब जनमत हासिल है, ना संगत हासिल है, ना समर्थन जनपद हासिल है।
All right, so the BJP immediately jumping in after this suggestion by a Congress MP. But let's now break down Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's political strengths as well as her weaknesses. So let's first talk about her strengths: strong communication skills with a calm and persuasive delivery, the ability to attack the government without aggression or controversy. We saw that as she, addressed several issues in Parliament, also on Vande Mataram. Widely perceived as accessible, amenable. Remember, there's been this complaint about Rahul Gandhi not being accessible. A positive cross-party engagement builds rapport beyond the Congress, and that was quite clear when we saw that tea party that was held by the speaker, where we saw Priyanka Gandhi Vadra very comfortably engaging with BJP leaders, with the Prime Minister, with Rajnath Singh. Gandhi name with fresher, more acceptable public persona. Weaknesses. Now let's talk about her weaknesses. Limited electoral track record compared to senior leaders. Of course, we remember her stint as in charge of Uttar Pradesh. Also self-imposed reluctance to take center stage. Is it self-imposed, or is it something that's coming from her brother's team? Organizational control remains weak, often overshadowed by Rahul Gandhi's position in the party. Not yet seen as a mass mobilizer across states. And let's talk about the opportunities now. There is a rising demand within the Congress for alternative leadership style, space to emerge as the party's soft power face in parliament can bridge gaps with disaffected senior leaders, potential role in organizational or strategic decision making, ability to lead opposition, coordination and outreach threats. Now, well, let's talk about threats, internal resistance from existing power centers, the risk of being projected as symbolic rather than decision maker, also comparisons which will take place with Rahul Gandhi may create factionalism. High expectations could turn into quick disappointment. Again, I go back to what happened in Uttar Pradesh. Also, dynasty politics, the tag will be weaponized by the BJP. Well, to talk more about this, none better to talk about it than Manoranjan Bharti. Baba, do come here. Padmaja, if I can call you as well to talk about this, controversy or discussion that has been triggered by this comment by Imran Masood. Padmaja, you can come here. So, Baba, what do you make of it? Is it just an offhand comment? Was it an organic comment? Or was it a very specifically and, thought out point made by Imran Masood?
नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि इमरान मसूद ने कुछ सोच समझ के बोला है। वो एक भावना में बह गए क्योंकि वो लोकसभा में सांसद हैं और उन्होंने प्रियंका गांधी को देखा है कि कैसा उन्होंने कंडक्ट किया। एक तो वंदे मातरम पे डिबेट में उन्होंने बहुत अपनी अच्छी बात रखी। दूसरा, लोकसभा में जिस ढंग से उन्होंने गडकरी जी को कहा कि मैं जून से अपॉइंटमेंट मांग रही हूँ और आपका अपॉइंटमेंट नहीं मिल रहा, 2 मिनट में अपॉइंटमेंट मिला, वो कर लिया। और जहाँ पर चाय में जाने की बात है, मैं आपको बता दूं कि कांग्रेस की तरफ से ये फैसला कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष ने लिया था और ये सोच के लिया था कि इस बार जो चेयर है, चेयर ने अपोजिशन को अच्छा बोलने की अनुमति दी, बहुत टाइम दिया बोलने के लिए, इसलिए वो चाय की पार्टी में जाएंगे। इसलिए देखा कि लोकसभा अध्यक्ष के पार्टी में प्रियंका गांधी गई, एलओपी नहीं थे यहाँ पर, और जो सभापति हैं राज्यसभा में, वहाँ पर खुद खड़गे साहब गए थे।
जी, so that has become a controversy, and in fact to us, we've heard Britta's talk about how they did not appreciate the way she was laughing and joking. Well, there was, those light-hearted moments. I wouldn't say laughing and joking, light-hearted moments during that tea at a time when, this whole Manrega controversy is there. But yes, Padmaja, what is your take on this, this statement being made, the BJP immediately jumping in and questioning, does this mean that the Congress is losing faith in the leadership of Rahul Gandhi? And yes, as Baba said here, I think Rahul Gandhi not being present for those few days has really helped Priyanka Gandhi's stature.
And even if Imran Masood hasn't said this in a very well thought out or practiced or some planned fashion, the fact is, Gargi, that this is not the first person to have voiced such an opinion. Remember, just 2 weeks ago you had a former MLA from Odisha who had also said that we need a change in leadership. So he had said that Mallikarjun Kharge, he's of very advanced age, we need younger voices. Priyanka Gandhi perhaps should be the face of the opposition for the Congress party in the Lok Sabha. He of course was promptly suspended after that. But just apples to apples, if it comes to the performance of both the leaders, that is something that Priyanka Gandhi may find a little hard to defend, even if there are some voices from within the party who support her to become the next LOP. He straight away pitched for her to be the next Prime Minister face, but for that first she will have to take on, she's the first time MP. Granted that this time she had a far greater margin than Rahul Gandhi did while fighting from Wayanad, but it's still matters that she's a first-time MP. When she was made General Secretary in charge of Uttar Pradesh, her track record, from what I remember, was about 5%. That was her strike rate in UP. Similarly, when it came to the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, her track record, her strike rate vis-a-vis Rahul Gandhi was just a fraction. Similarly, in 2024, the number of rallies she did and the kind of results the Congress got, when compared to Rahul Gandhi, again lagged behind. So yes, Priyanka Gandhi, anyone who would have watched her in this just concluded Lok Sabha session would agree she was far more impactful. She seemed far more in control. In Operation Sindoor, I remember, when at the end she had that moment where she read out the list of all the victims. That was something that people really thought captured the imagination of those watching. In terms of communications, very effective. In terms of actual political delivery, I'm not sure the record really matches up to Rahul Gandhi or surpasses it.
All right, and Baba, is this something that you're hearing more and more within the Congress party? Definitely there is a question of leadership and there is a demand for a change in leadership or some, and the fact that Rahul Gandhi is not accessible, this is a complaint that we hear again and again.
देखिए, एक बात तो तय है कि लीडरशिप जो है राहुल गांधी के हाथ में रहेगी कांग्रेस की, ये बात तय है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं होना चाहिए। जैसा कि पद्मजा ने कहा कि वो 12 महीने हुए हैं उसको केवल हाउस में आए हुए, केवल 12 महीने हुए, तो आपको अभी प्रूव करना होगा। एलओपी को शैडो प्राइम मिनिस्टर कहा जाता है, वो इस अनुसार वो चीज़ जो है राहुल गांधी के पास है। अब वो ज़्यादा नहीं मिलते हैं, आप ज़्यादा प्लीजेंट दिखते हो, जिस लोग कहते हैं, ये बात मैंने कई कांग्रेसी नेताओं से कही कि राहुल गांधी तो नहीं थे, किस तरह से प्रियंका गांधी ने लीड किया मनरेगा के।
मतलब आप उनको क्यों अनप्लेजेंट बोल रहे हैं?
नहीं, अनप्लेजेंट नहीं बोल रहा, लोग
Often Rahul Gandhi's comments in parliament create more of a controversy. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra managed to get her points across in maybe a more diplomatic
disposition, you know, in the manner that she went for the tea party. Yes, it was agreed upon by Khadge ji, but इसके पहले भी बाबा आपको याद होगा जब लोकसभा का पिछला सत्र शुरू हुआ था, वो अमित शाह के पास गई थी वायनाड के लिए रिलीफ फंड मांगने के लिए, and everyone had commented that this kind of outreach hasn't been seen. You know, there is a far more tense relationship between the government and the LOP than Priyanka Gandhi. She
Then
is
maybe
more.
should she be used more when we're talking about the India bloc? Right now, we've had CPM coming out and criticizing Rahul Gandhi, and there has been this talk of Rahul Gandhi not being able to, you know, lead the India bloc properly. So, do you think that is somewhere where the Congress perhaps could?
जॉन
do
ब्रिटास
better?
ने फंसाया है। देखिए, जॉन ब्रिटास की हालत बहुत खराब है केरला में, है सीपीएम की। और जहां तक मेरी बात अधूरी रह गई थी, राहुल गांधी की प्रधानमंत्री के साथ जो 88 मिनट की मीटिंग हुई, उसमें भी बहुत चीज़ बदला है। और राहुल गांधी को जब बोलते हैं तो लोगों को लगता है कि वो बीजेपी के तरफ ज़्यादा हार्श है। उसका कारण है कि बीजेपी ने उसको सिंगल हैंडेड टारगेट किया है। समझ गए, उस लीडर को आपने लगातार शुरू से टारगेट किया है। क्या क्या नहीं बोला है राहुल गांधी के बारे में। प्रियंका को आपने वैसे टारगेट नहीं किया। उसका अप्रोच कुछ अलग हो सकता है, राहुल गांधी का अप्रोच कुछ अलग है। लेकिन जहां तक काम कराने की बात है, जहां आपने यदि गडकरी जी के वीडियो में सुना होगा तो उन्होंने कहा तुम्हारा भाई तो आके पहले से काम करा के चला जाता है, तुम बोल देते मुझे तो तुम्हारा भी काम कर देता हूँ। तो ये सब चीज़ होती है, लेकिन दोनों की राजनीति जो है एक ही है, टारगेट जो है बीजेपी ही रहेगा।
है कि नहीं है ये बताइए।
नहीं, कोई झगड़ा नहीं है।
थोड़ा सा झगड़ा है,
कोई झगड़ा
थोड़ा सा कोई मलाल है।
कोई मलाल नहीं है। वो बिना राहुल ही उसको ऊपर ला रहे हैं राजनीति में, अपनी सीट भी दी है। अच्छा करें, वो कांग्रेस के लिए अच्छा है कि 2 पावर सेंटर ना हो और कोई नहीं चाहेगा।
All right, maybe Imran Masood needs to be worried about his ticket perhaps. Well, thank you so much Padmaja and Baba for joining us on this story. Well, moving on to the story now involving Rahul Gandhi and the comments that he has made in Germany. And let's get you those details. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi triggering this fresh political storm after launching a sharp attack on the BJP from Berlin. Speaking at the Hertie school, Rahul Gandhi accused the ruling party of capturing India's institutions, targeting the constitution to consolidate power. The BJP was quick to hit back. Party chief JP Nadda accusing Rahul Gandhi of damaging India's name abroad, saying Rahul in Germany was speaking against the country while parliament session was on. Rahul has also drawn criticism, which we just referred to right now, from Congress ally, the CPM. We had leader John Brittas who spoke to NDTV and said that as leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi should have been present in parliament. This comes days after Rahul's remarks at a BMW plant in Germany, where he had spoken about India's manufacturing, how it's in decline. This was a charge the BJP was quick to dismiss as fake news. So let's just take a look at what Rahul Gandhi said in Germany.
There is a number of people in India who support Mr. Modi, and we cannot get away from that fact. But we do not, a lot of us do not agree with his ideology. We do not agree with the vision of India that he has. We think that the vision will fail. We think that the vision has tremendous problems, will create massive tension in India, will make Indian people fight with each other. So we will fight it, right? And it's a clash between two visions of India. There is a wholesale capture of our institutional framework. When you look at our intelligence agencies, you look at the CBI, you look at the ED, they've been weaponized. Look at the number of cases that the ED and the CBI have against BJP people. You'll find the answer 0, right? And look at the number of cases they have against people who oppose them, and you'll find that pretty much most of them are political cases. And so there is a weaponization of the institutional framework. There's a capture of the institutional framework. So there is an attack on the democratic system. Now, okay, so then you'll say to us, okay, so what? Well, as the opposition, we have to find ways to counter this. And to an extent, India have handed over production to the Chinese. So if you looked at the world in the 40s, 50s, 60s, you found that America dominated production, and then later Germany, Italy, Japan, Korea dominated production. Today, China dominates production. My view is that it will become very difficult for democracy to sustain itself if we are not able to produce. Because you will simply not be able to give the requisite amount of jobs that you need to create a balanced system.
अगर मैं बात करूं तो जब पार्लियामेंट चलता है तो राहुल गांधी जर्मनी में होते हैं और भारत के खिलाफ वहां वक्तव्य दे रहे होते हैं। और कब दे रहे होते हैं? जब प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी को 29 से ज्यादा सर्वोच्च सम्मान से सम्मानित किया जा रहा हो, तब जाकर के वो भारत को गाली देने का काम करते हैं, भारत के खिलाफ बोलते हैं।
गलत क्या कहा है? सही तो कहा है। गलत क्या कहा है? आपने देश का बना क्या दिया है? पूरी दुनिया में हम नाज फक्र के साथ कहते थे, गर्व के साथ कहते थे हमारा सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र है। लोकतंत्र की आपने ऐसी की तैसी करके रख दी। छोड़ा कहां आपने लोकतंत्र को?
राहुल गांधी ने भारत का पार्लियामेंट में विपक्ष का नेता होना था। भारत का पार्लियामेंट का अंदर उसका कोई परफॉर्मेंस नहीं है। हर बार पार्लियामेंट के संदर्भ में विदेश जाता है, भारत का विरोध बात विदेश में करता है। ये विपक्ष का नेता नहीं, भारत विरोधी नेता है। बाहर देश में बोल के उसको क्या मिलेगा? बाहर देश वाले आके हमारे देश को ठीक करेगा क्या? सुधारण करेगा क्या? विकास करेगा क्या? क्या करना चाहते हैं वो? इसीलिए राहुल गांधी अभी भी बड़ा नेता नहीं बना है, छोटा बच्चे जैसे अभी भी बिहेव कर रहे हैं, वही राहुल गांधी है।
It has become a habit for Rahul Gandhi to criticize and degrade the institutions in India and democracy in India. Indian democracy is the largest democracy and it has been very successful, and he is going preaching where there is no democracy. He is talking about democracy and institutions of democracy. He wants to take shelter of the foreign agencies like Soros and other people for all the corruptions what they have done. So to take shelter, these people are campaigning. Their words doesn't carry any weight in the nation, that is India, that is Bharat.
All right, so the BJP has been very critical of Rahul Gandhi's absence from Parliament and the comments he made in Germany. But the Congress's own ally, CPM, we've had a member of Parliament, John Brittas, in fact, being quite critical of Rahul Gandhi being absent for the last 5 days of the winter session of Parliament. And he was also critical of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra attending the Speaker's Tea Party. Take a look at this exclusive chat he had with Shivarur.
As a serious ally of the Congress party, my question to you would then be, with Rahul Gandhi, away from Parliament in Germany, in what appears to be, like you rightly said, it is his prerogative to, travel abroad. But this visit does not appear to have been an urgent or a critical visit, based on what is happening domestically in the country at this point of time. To allies like yourself, Dr. Brittas, does the signal go out from from Rahul Gandhi and the leadership of the Congress that he is not serious about opposition unity and taking up the big issues? Is that what it is, that he is not serious?
Shiv, I am not anybody to cast aspersions on the integrity or seriousness of the opposition leader. But having said that, I need to supplement what I opined earlier. First of all, the calendar of the winter session is known to anybody and everyone.
Yes.
The winter session this time started little late. That's the only difference. Otherwise, the calendar is explicit for anybody to understand that. So even ordinary members like us, normal functionaries of political parties, plan our program according to the calendar of the parliament session. So I feel that the opposition leader would have looked at the calendar, and in all fairness and fitness, he should have been in parliament to lead the opposition, because the presence of Rahul ji motivates us, motivate the entire opposition in much, obviously much more than anybody else's presence. So it's not, I am nobody to question whether he is serious with his work or I cannot cast any aspersions on. And I don't even know, whether his assignments in Germany was much more important than the parliament session, because it is up to him and his political party to look about it.
You know, Rahul Gandhi has made no secret of his closeness and his affinity to your party's leadership. Sitaram Yechuri was someone he considered a mentor. The current leaders are also people whose views he subscribes to and is seen to be close to as well. I wonder whether, is there any conversation that happens, because within the Congress party, nobody appears to be telling him what his priorities should be vis-a-vis Parliament. Does anyone from your party advise him, sir? I'm not saying that it is your prerogative to do so, but since Rahul Gandhi has considered many of your leaders as mentors, should that not be happening then?
Congress party is the largest opposition party, and they are leading the India Alliance party, and I'm a humble functionary of a political party, and just to comment on the inverted comma seriousness of another leader of another political party, and
I understand,
and all these things, of course, I think it's not, fair on my part to do that. Yeah, I would have certainly agreed about the fact that, his presence would have made a lot of difference.
Yeah.
And further, the last day, that was something which was of a bit of concern to us. When I talk in terms of concern, the Tea Party hosted by the Speaker and the presence of Priyanka ji, I think it was not a good message to the people of this country. Just after a couple of hours, when these bills were bulldozed, see, it was on the wee hours of that day only, the bills were bulldozed.
Yeah.
And the next spectacle, the scene is that there is a huge banter between opposition leaders and the Prime Minister. This is something which the people of this country will not digest. And I have been speaking against that. And for comparatively lesser significant issues, we have boycotted such ceremonial tea party. For example, last monsoon session, we stayed away from the tea party, saying that we were not given a chance to discuss SIR. The last budget session, even the last winter session, charging the Home Minister of this country, insulting Ambedkar ji, we stayed away from the ceremonial tea party compared to all those occasions. This occasion was much more profound, significant and important for the sustenance, survival of 50 crore people of this country. So, what is the message we are passing across the nation? That is a question that is very big in the mind of people like us.